Hey there, welcome to this tutorial where I'm going to show you how to install WordPress in your Plesk control panel with dynamic hosting. First thing you want to do, log into your Plesk control panel and navigate to websites and domains up here. Over here you're going to find the WordPress section which we're looking for, and you can just hit install, which will bring up a settings window over here, and you can choose some options for your installation. Over here you can select the domain you'd like to install it on, and we're going to leave that as is. And over here you can select a path to install the files on. I'll leave that blank for now because I want it on the root domain. But for example, if you wanted to install another instance in a blog subdirectory, you can just enter blog over here. Over here is your website title, which you want to keep to your business name. So over here, I'm just going to say my new blog. And then you can select a plugin and theme set. So we've got a couple sets you can pick from here. The e-commerce pack has WooCommerce, and WordPress Essentials has a bunch of essentials like Yoast SEO and some contact form plugins. So that's just going to install that as a default. Over here you can select the language. Since I'm in Canada, I'm going to select the Canada English. And over here the version of WordPress. I'd recommend sticking to the current version since it will be the most secure and updated. If you do go with an older version, just be aware that you could have some security risks. But it is good for testing older versions of WordPress with your theme or plugins if you are having some errors. So I'm going to leave that as is. And over here, your username and password to log into WordPress. So stay away from an admin username since most WordPress installs actually by default use admin. So bots scraping the internet looking to access websites maliciously already have that username. If you use it, then that's the first thing they're going to try. So stay away from that. I'm just going to use my name. And then over here you can set the password. Plesk by default sets a very strong password, which you can view by clicking here. I would just keep that as is. And if you wanted to change that in the future, then you can just change it from within your Plesk control panel or via email. So keep that as is there. And then this is your email account linked to this username. So I'm going to leave that as is too. And over here you got some optional settings, which I'm just going to recommend keeping the same unless you're an advanced developer and know your way around the database and want to install a custom database name that already exists with a different site you want to migrate. That's where you can add the settings here. So we're going to leave that as is. And then over here you can run some automatic update settings. By default, dynamic hosting will be updating your WordPress site twice every week. So you can leave that as is. If you don't want to get your website updated, you can hit no. But we will recommend doing that. It's one of the ways to keep your website super secure is regular updates. Great. So after you're happy with your settings, you can just hit install. After this starts, it's just going to show a progress bar at the bottom. Great, that's all done there, and now it's just installing the set that we selected earlier in the plugin and theme sets. So once that's done, you can access your WordPress website from this section over here, which is under your websites and domains. And you can see over here we've got the login option, and that's going to take us right into the WordPress dashboard. Over here you can change your password. So you hit setup and you can see you can set a new password or see your current password, and you can change your administrator email or language. I'm just going to cancel that for now, and then over here we're going to hit the login button to view the site. It's going to open up a new window and take us directly to the WordPress dashboard. Here we go. You're in your WordPress dashboard, and to view your site you can just click up here. And there you have it. You now have WordPress installed.